Hello everyone, so in this video we will learn how can you automatically send follow-up WhatsApp messages to Facebook leads. So you are getting a lot of Facebook leads from your Facebook lead ads, and as soon as you receive a lead, you send them a brochure or the product organization ad on WhatsApp as a message. But after some time you want to follow up the conversation and send more messages to the customer. So for that, rather than finding the customer again and again and then sending them a specific message, you can create a complete automation for this whole purpose, where you can integrate Facebook and interact. Here in this automation using Pabbly Connect, our trigger is going to be the new lead from Facebook, and our action will be to send WhatsApp message via interact. Let us learn how to do that. So let us learn that how you can set up an automation so that you can automatically send follow-up messages for any Facebook lead that you have created, and the messages will be sent using WhatsApp. For that, we are going to use Interact over here. Let us quickly sign in into our account so that we will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now, which will take me to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will be able to see a big blue button on your right side where it is written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Automatically Send Follow-up Messages on WhatsApp to Facebook Leads. Click on Create, and then a blank workflow will be created for you, like you can see on your screen. You will be able to see Trigger and Action, the two major modules of Pabbly Connect, on which the complete automation runs over here. Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this, which means that Trigger is going to be the first application where the event will take place for the very first time. And that will make sure that when that event takes place, the Action application will automatically perform the assigned action. Before starting with the workflow, I would like to remind you to open the important applications that are supposed to be integrated. I have opened Interact and Facebook over here, basically because I'm going to connect Facebook to WhatsApp. Now, trigger is going to be our Facebook because the leads will be generated from our Facebook leads only. So select Facebook lead ads over here. And the trigger event will be new lead, instantly coming a new lead. Okay. So we have to connect Facebook and Pabbly Connect in such a way that every time a person fills up a Facebook lead ad form, that is a form which is being generated under this specific page that we are working, A&B event planning and catering services. So that form detail will be sent over here as a response, and that response will be used to send WhatsApp message to that specific person about the details. So let us click on Connect, add new connection, and then connect with Facebook lead ads. And it will be successfully connected. Since I told you to open up your Facebook account, it has automatically detected your account. So now you have to choose the name of the page. Like I said, we have A and B event planning. So open this drop down menu, and here, rather than scrolling, you can simply write a hint over here. See, it's here. A and B event planning and catering services. Now, whichever number of forms are there under this page will be visible to you in the lead gen form section. Here we have 3 forms, and we are going to take food and catering services one. Okay. Now activate the simple response button and click on Save and Send Test Request. See, it is waiting for a webhook response because recently no form submission has been made. So let us go to our Meta for Developers page, and there we will fill up this form as a customer so that the data is brought over here as a response. This is my Meta for Developers. Go to My Apps. From here, go to Tools on the topmost menu. Scroll down the other developer tools and click on Lead Ads RTO Debug Tool. Now here, you have to choose a page name over here, and the form will be available. So I will click on the drop down menu, and what was the name of my page? It was A&B Event Planning, and here it is. Select your page name and see. All the 3 forms are again visible to you. We chose Food and Catering Services, so let us click on Preview Form. So here is the form that you have to fill up. What is the date of your event or your party? So I'm going to enter the date over here. Okay, this is my date. What is the email address, name of the inquiry person, and the phone number on which the WhatsApp message is supposed to be sent. Click on Next and Submit. Okay, cancel because you are not going to visit the website. Come back over here and you will receive the message. The response. See, the response is here. This is the email address, the date of the event or party, the name of the person, and the contact number is here. So we have all the details of the person who's ever filled up the form. So like any random person XYZ, if fills up the form, then we will receive the data like this over here. Now first what we will do is send a brochure or the product details on the number, like first message that you're going to send to your customer or your lead. So choose your action application over here as interact. And the event will be to send WhatsApp template message, because we are going to select a template that is already created in Interact and send our product and brochure details via that template. Click on connect. For the same purpose, we are connecting Interact to Pabbly Connect so that whatever details you've received over here in your trigger response can be used to send message on WhatsApp using this application Interact. Add new connection, and then for the new connection you will be needing a secret key. So you can get the secret key from your developer settings. So go to your Interact, here go to settings and then developer settings. You will find secret key over here, copy it from here and paste it in your workflow. Click on save and your new Interact connection will be ready. Here we have, see, you have to enter the country code, then the phone number. But if you have the contact number of the person along with the country code, like it is connected in one complete place, then you can simply map it directly over here. The template name, the language code, the header value and body variables, and the precision of call to action button is also required. So we will one by one learn what is supposed to be filled over here in these empty fields. First of all, let us go and check for a template. Here from the left panel, I will show you all the templates that I have, and the active templates are here. So I have already created a Facebook leads template. See, you can see it over here. The name of my template is FB leads, and here is my header. Thank you for showing interest to the customer who has filled the Facebook lead generation form. Here is the body, hello. Here the name of the customer will be coming. Here the email will be coming. And here I will manually put a link of my brochure so that the person is able to go through the brochure or the product from my organization. So this 1, 2, 3 inside curly brackets are basically variables. I'm not putting a value over here because that is going to change automatically with every new lead generation. Okay, so I'm going to use this already created template, and for that, first of all, I have to map the name over here. Now, the mapping is basically done for the reason that we are going to send a number, a WhatsApp message. But what about the next person who's going to fill up the form? The number is going to change. So what we will do is click on the empty field and it will ask you to insert data from the previous step. Which is your previous step? Your Facebook lead ads. So open this and you will get the list of all the responses. From here, you can take the number. It is already having the country code with it, so you can leave it in the full phone number section. Now you need the template code name. So the best thing to understand the working of Interact is to read the help text given over here. In your help text, you will see the URL of the view page of your template. The code name is available. This is my Interact and this is my view page of my template. All right. So in my URL, you will see before /view, I have the code name of my template. So I will simply copy it from here and paste it in my workflow. This is my template code name. What is the language code? So whichever language you are working upon, you can get all the list of all the codes over here by clicking on this here button. But simply I'm using English. So the code for English is EN. So I will write it manually over here, EN. Now we don't need a header value because in my template there is already a header. Right? If you are not having any header in your template, then you can put a value over here. Now we need the body variable. This is a very important part because this is where the curly brackets 1, 2, 3, 4 and n number of values that will be there will come into use. So like your first one here is the name. So you will map the name, put a comma, map the email address, comma, and then the link that you're going to paste with the message. So that's what I'm going to do. Click on this button and here I will write the name. So in the first curly bracket, the name will appear, comma, the email address of the person. So in the second curly bracket, our email address will be there. And then comma, in the third curly bracket, I will manually put the link of my brochure over here. And this is my link I have given. Okay, now we do not have a call to action button, so we are going to leave it to 0, or you can activate the map button and erase everything from here. Since it is not a required field, you can leave it empty. All the required fields you can see are supposed to be filled. They are mandatory. Rest of them can be left empty. Click on save and send test request and you will see the response that our message has been sent. See. Now it says the message is sent. Let us go to our WhatsApp and check have we received our message or not. Let me just close this module over here. This is my WhatsApp and here is my message. Thank you for showing interest. Hello Demi person. We appreciate your interest. Hope you have a good experience with us. The email address is mapped over here and please check the brochure in the link below and we have the link over here. Regards. So our message has been successfully sent to whosoever person has filled up the Facebook lead gen form. So now let us go back and proceed with the next step. That now you have sent the brochure link to the person, but you have to follow up the conversation and ask the person, have they looked upon the brochure link or not? So first of all, you have to wait for some time because all of these applications work in an instant. So what we are going to do is put a delay of specific time period that after that time only a follow-up WhatsApp message will be sent. For that, we have a feature by Pabbly which is called delay module. Delay, as the name suggests, delays the workflow for some time. I'm going to delay for days. How many days? Let's say 2 days. After 2 days, we are giving the customer the time period of 2 days to go through the brochure link and decide. So I will click on save and send test request and this will save the settings that once the first message that we just now have sent will be sent to the customer, will reach the customer, then this workflow is going to wait for 2 more days. Close this one and then again we will frame a new template message that have they checked it or not. So again we will choose our application as interact over here and the action event will be again send template message. Connect. Now since you're connecting interact the second time in your workflow, so you need not go to add new connection. Select the existing connection and click on save. Now again you have the same details over here. The only change that is going to be made is going to be the template code name and the body variables, because this time we are going to use a separate template. We are going to use the follow-up template over here. So the header, as you can see, is did you check, and the body says hello, name of the customer. We hope you like the brochure and are ready with your decision. Please share your opinion over here and regards. So we have framed a separate message for follow-up template as well. So here, let us begin with the mapping of phone number. Once again, I will map the phone number in the full phone number section. The template code name will be taken from the view section and this time the name has changed. It is follow_up. Copy it from here and paste it in the space. Language code is back EN. We don't have a header value because you already have a header in our template. Body variable is there just one thing, so I will simply map the name of the person. Again, no CTA button, so I will activate the map button and erase this one. The CTA button rule is that if there is one button for call to action, you will put 0, and if there are 2 buttons, you will put 1. But since we are not having any, so I'm going to erase it. Now, we will simply click on save and send test request and again, the person will receive a message. Here, see, our message is again sent. You can check for the whole response that is there any error. When there is no error, you can simply close this module and go and check our WhatsApp. Let us go. And here, see, the customer might have read this message for showing the interest, but after 2 days, since we clicked on save and send test request, the message is sent right now. If we would just have saved it, so it will wait for 2 days and then this message will be sent. So here, whenever you create the workflow, you will see that you can click on the button save. Now, since you save it, so 2 days later, this message will be forwarded to your customer. So this is the workflow. I hope this helped. Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.